Yeah, shitty is an answer. With a little asterisk. Yeah, I like that. Shitty with an asterisk. Yeah, well, I gotta work on it. I guess I got so many things I just gotta work on. Gotta work on getting the channel back. Yeah, well, Oliver Stone's made some great movies, but and Tim Burton's made some great movies. But you know what? They both suck lately. You know, last 10 years they both fucking whatever jumped the shark. Really, I mean that really is a bad run, Willy Wonka. I mean that you really shouldn't have messed with that movie anyway. I mean the first one was done, you know. It's like almost sacred. You can't mess with some kind of movies. It's like remaking Dumbo. I mean, come on, why would you remake Dumbo? Come on, you can't do it. Yeah, well, I mean, I think these people put a lot of pressure on themselves. You know, well, like I haven't done anything in 3 years, so I got to do something, and then they get into some project, and it's half a project, and they work on a little, and this guy, and it's just too much. It's too much big money involved, the name thing. You know, they got to keep producing. There's too much money invested in them. You know, so I think they just get sloppy. I'm surprised how well Clint Eastwood has done. You know, he hasn't he hasn't made any like really. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't gone through all of them in my head, but I mean, you know, he's stayed away from like real fucking disasters. You know, when I think about that stupid whatever it was bridge thing, that was a shitty movie. For all the acclaim it got, God, that movie bored the shit out of me. Bridges of Boring County or whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, I mean that was so bad. I mean, how could people love that movie? I don't even understand. It's like the Titanic thing. I just never gonna get it. It's a horrible movie. The effects were horrible. It's just horrible. They were
Hey
like,
Gary,
these are the greatest video
did you ever
effects
see
ever. It was like a fucking goddamn boat made out of soap. God, it was so fucking fake. Oh, you missed. I was singing the retarded song. You are retarded. You are retarded. Yes, you are retarded. Dun, 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 dun. Retarded.
Did you ever see The Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood? That movie was fucking awesome.
No, it sucked except for that last 5 minutes, man. That last 5 minutes. That movie was a piece of shit, but that last 5 minutes. I've watched the last 5 minutes of that movie like 768 times. I love that last 5 minutes. Don't you be mistreating no whores. I'll come and I'll kill you, and I'll kill your wife, and I'll kill your kids, and I'll burn down your fucking house. I mean, that was just so fucking perfect. You be decorating your fucking saloon with my friend. Oh, I mean, that was some great lines in there. You know, that was just a great final, scene. I love that
Thank God.
music too. I have to tell you, the music in that, was great. I just love that theme music. Was just so mellow and depressing and sad and sweet.
The best ending ever was with fucking Eli Wallach, fucking what's his name? Fucking he used to be the master, whatever his name was. He
Yeah,
played and then
yeah.
Clint
Good,
Eastwood.
bad, and ugly.
Yeah, that was the fucking best ending ever.
Well, it was good. I concede it was good. I mean, in the graveyard, and they're playing the music, and he's running through the graveyard looking for the grave. I mean, and then the final scene with the rock, and they're all three of them sitting there. That was just priceless shit. But also, for a few dollars more, that's a great final scene too, with the fucking watch playing the music. I mean, that was just perfect. The music runs out, and he's got the other watch. That was just so fucking perfect.
Was that the one with the old dude? He's the fucking the guy that builds the caskets, and he's like, oh, how many are you gonna need today? And he looks,
Yeah, I think the casket guy was in the first one. That was for a few dollars. Yeah, I mean, the good, bad, and the uglies. It's a top tenner. I heard to say best movie. Best movie's really tough. There's a lot of good ones. And there are a lot of westerns that are good. I mean, I have to say that. So I was just thinking a little Big Man. I mean, that's classic shit too. I mean, it
Legend of
doesn't have
Josie
any
Wales. That
perfect.
was a fucking another
Doesn't have
good
those.
one.
Yeah, Outlaw Josie Wales. I mean, I saw that movie at least. That's at least 70 times. 70? Yeah, I'd say about 70 times. It's a damn good movie. I mean, the old Indian, Chief Jan George with his little rock candy. It's not for eating, it's for looking through. That kind of shit. Those are like priceless little moments. Endeavor to persevere.
Gary, did you ever see White Buffalo with fucking Charlie Bronson and like an Indian, and they went up into the fucking snow and they had to kill this white buffalo that would like plow through fucking
It was
snow hills?
too weird. It was like some kind of Paul Bunyan movie. I was like, this is too fucked up. like a space buffalo or something. Martian buffalo. What the fuck? It was just too weird for me.
One of my favorite parts of any movie was in The Good, the Bad, the Ugly when fucking Eli Wallach, he played Tuco Juan Ramirez. He goes into that like broken down, beat up old church. His brother's there, and he's like, "Yeah, you took the easy way out. I was the bandit. You were the fucking blah blah blah." You know, he fucking punches his brother, and then he walks outside, and fucking Clint Eastwood's sitting outside the window looking at him, and he's like, "Yeah, that's my brother in there," and he talks good about his brother after he just punched him in the face. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he gives him his cigar. I remember that too. Yeah. Well, like I said, that was just a great movie. I mean, the part where the colonel guy, in the army, and they blow up the bridge, and can you keep me alive a little while longer? you know, expecting good news. You know.
Made those guys outside where they were beating fucking Tuco up. He's like, yeah, just keep playing until the music stops.
No, I mean it's just a lot of good stuff in those movies. I mean, it's just it's a cliche male thing to go for the westerns, but there really were some great. I mean, there's just some great stories, great characters, great human drama stuff, in westerns. I know that the favorite scene in Death Wish is the stupid quarters. That's like, oh wait, the fucking quarters. I mean, they break out of his sock. He's swinging his sock around and he spills all his quarters all over the place. That ain't no great scene. I liked in like the second movie, when he's pointing at all the criminals going bang, bang. He just keeps pulling his finger out. Clint Eastwood did that too. In that stupid Cadillac movie, whatever, not Cadillac, but the Gran Torino. He's sitting there in his pickup truck, and the guy's just sitting there. He's just sitting there pointing his finger, shooting his finger at them. That was just pretty fucking funny.
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was like almost like an epic though. Like they fucking Tuco dragged him through the fucking desert. He's like, yeah, you're not done yet. Throws him some water.
I
Drag him.
remember when I first saw it. When I first saw that movie, I'm just like, I didn't know anything about it. I was just like, oh, it's another Clint Eastwood movie. One of these spaghetti westerns, and I'm watching this movie, and I'm just saying, this fucking thing is you know what I mean? It was just an amazing. You're just like, this is an amazing fucking movie, and you just knew it, you know, 10 minutes into it that you're into something. This is going to be a great movie. Yeah, I didn't like Steve McQueen much. But yeah, I can't remember. I mean, it was that they all did those race car movies. I don't know, like Repper did one and Newman, but it was like Steve McQueen one was called. Ooh, yeah, but they all sucked.
What was that movie where the fucking guy was on the chain gang and the fucking cop beat the shit out of him down? You gotta know what it is. That famous line in it. What we got here is something they.
Failure to communicate. What we got here is a failure to communicate. Yeah. Yeah, that was Paul Newman and, yeah, Cool Hand Luke, yeah. Oh, all the rest of the cast that movie was so good that what's his face, who played the dumb strong guy. He was so good in that movie.
I'm aging myself here.
Yeah, well, at least these are color movies, so that's pretty good. I'll start talking about the Searchers, and I can go way back.
Some of the other good movies where I don't know if you guys ever got into fucking John Wayne, but like fucking John Wayne rather, but like fucking Desperado and McClintock and those movies, those are fucking awesome too.
Well, McClintock was fucking weird. That was a little bit weird. It was fucked up. That was fucked up movie. It's like they almost had a pie fight or something. I mean, they were just throwing shit in the whole fucking movie. It wasn't any shit. I don't think anybody even got shot in that fucking movie. He didn't even shoot a gun in the fucking movie.
Like Desperado, True Grit, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, the fucking Sands of Iwo Jima, those are fucking all awesome flicks.
Yeah, the best one of the better ones, let's say, was El Dorado. That was a good movie. Because you had great actors in that one. You had what's his name, who was really young then. Uh, Fuck, what's his name? But then you had the old drunk sheriff guy who's also another good actor. Well, I mean, it was just a damn good movie. But anyway, we're really, this room is gonna really die. We start talking about John Wayne movies. Oh man.